Have you ever watched your cat go crazy for catnip? It's one of the most entertaining things to witness. 1 minute they're rolling around in it, completely lost in their own world. The next they're batting at invisible toys. It's hilarious to watch. Their sudden bursts of energy can be quite a spectacle. Catnip has a powerful effect on our feline friends, transforming their behavior almost instantly. But what is it about this mysterious herb that sends them into a frenzy? It's fascinating to delve into the science behind it. Catnip is like a drug for cats. The active compound, nepetalactone, triggers a euphoric response. It makes them act really playful and silly, almost like they're in a trance. They might rub their faces in it, roll around, or even drool a little. Or chase after imaginary prey with an intensity that's both amusing and endearing. Some cats even get super cuddly and affectionate after a catnip session, seeking out your attention and love. But don't worry, it's perfectly safe and natural. There's no need to be concerned about their well-being. The effects of catnip usually last for about 10 to 15 minutes, giving them a short-lived but intense experience. After that, your cat will go back to their normal selves, as if nothing happened. It's like a short but intense burst of energy and excitement, a temporary escape from their usual routine. So if you're looking for a way to give your cat a little bit of fun, catnip is a great option. It's a simple way to bring joy to their day. Just be prepared for some silly antics and lots of laughter. Your cat will thank you for it. Catnip, also known by its scientific name Nepetacataria, is a member of the mint family. It's a perennial herb that grows easily in many parts of the world. You might even have some growing in your garden. Catnip has a distinctive pungent smell that cats find irresistible. The plant itself is quite unassuming, with green leaves and small white or purple flowers. But don't let its appearance fool you. It's packed with a powerful punch for our feline friends. Catnip can be found in various forms, including fresh leaves, dried leaves, and even toys filled with catnip. You can grow your own catnip at home or purchase it from most pet stores. So next time you see a catnip plant, remember that it's more than just a pretty face. It's a source of endless entertainment for cats everywhere. The reason catnip has such a strong effect on cats is because of a special compound called nepetalactone. This oily substance is found in the leaves, stems, and flowers of the catnip plant. When cats smell nepetalactone, it triggers a response in their brains, specifically in the areas associated with pleasure and emotions. Think of it as a kind of happy chemical for cats. Interestingly, nepetalactone doesn't have the same effect when cats eat it. The scent is the key trigger for their playful behavior. So when your cat rubs their face all over that catnip toy, they're actually trying to get a good whiff of nepetalactone. This fascinating compound is what makes catnip so unique and enjoyable for our feline companions. What happens in a cat's brain on catnip? This is the science behind the silliness. When a cat encounters catnip, the nepetalactone molecules travel to the olfactory epithelium in their nose. This is the first step in a fascinating chain reaction that leads to the amusing behaviors we see. This is where the magic happens. The olfactory epithelium is a specialized tissue inside the nasal cavity that is involved in smell. The nepetalactone binds to sensory neurons, sending signals to the brain. These signals are then processed by different regions of the brain, leading to a variety of responses. These signals stimulate the amygdala, which is responsible for emotional responses, and the hypothalamus, which regulates behaviors like play and predation. This dual activation is what makes the cat's reaction so unique and varied. This is why cats exhibit such a wide range of behaviors when exposed to catnip. From playful antics to rolling on the floor, the reactions can be quite diverse. Some cats become super playful and energetic, chasing after toys or imaginary prey. They might jump, pounce, and dart around the room with newfound energy. Others become more relaxed and affectionate, rubbing against furniture or their owners. This behavior is often accompanied by purring and a general sense of contentment. The specific response varies depending on the cat and their individual sensitivity to nepetalactone. Not all cats are affected by catnip, and the sensitivity can be inherited. The effects of catnip are temporary and wear off after about 10 to 15 minutes. After this period, the cat will return to its normal behavior. Once the nepetalactone molecules unbind from the sensory neurons, the cat's brain returns to its normal state. This allows the cat to resume its usual activities until the next encounter with catnip. Not all cats are created equal, and there are genetics behind catnip sensitivity. You might be surprised to learn that not all cats react to catnip. In fact, about 30 to 50% of cats are completely immune to its effects. Whether or not a cat inherits the catnip gene is determined by their parents. Kittens are not born with the ability to react to catnip. It usually takes around 6 to 8 weeks of age for them to develop sensitivity, if they have the gene for it. If your cat doesn't react to catnip, don't worry. There are plenty of other ways to keep them entertained. Try different types of toys, puzzle feeders, or interactive play sessions. Remember, every cat is unique and has their own preferences. The important thing is to provide them with a stimulating and enriching environment. There are fun facts about catnip that you might not know. Catnip isn't just for cats. Humans have been using it for centuries for its medicinal and culinary properties. It can be brewed into a tea that's said to have calming effects and can soothe an upset stomach. Some people even believe that catnip can repel mosquitoes. While more research is needed to confirm this, it's an interesting tidbit nonetheless. In the past, catnip was used to treat a variety of ailments in humans, including headaches, insomnia, and even colic in babies. While it's not a common remedy today, it's a testament to the plant's diverse properties. So the next time your cat is having a blast with their catnip toy, remember that this fascinating plant has a long and interesting history beyond just feline entertainment. Catnip can be a gateway to feline happiness. It's more than just a fun treat for our feline friends. It's a natural herb that can have a profound impact on their behavior and well-being. Understanding how it works can help us provide them with a more enriching and enjoyable life. When cats interact with catnip, they often exhibit behaviors such as rolling, rubbing, and purring, which are signs of happiness and contentment. By tapping into their natural instincts, we can strengthen our bond with them and keep them mentally and physically stimulated. This not only enhances their quality of life, but also helps in reducing stress and anxiety. If your cat enjoys catnip, use it strategically to encourage playtime, reduce stress, or even train them to use scratching posts. It can be a powerful tool in creating positive associations with certain activities or objects. Just remember to use it in moderation, as too much of a good thing can lead to desensitization. Overexposure to catnip can make it less effective over time, so it's best to offer it occasionally. For those cats who aren't affected by catnip, don't despair. Only about 50 to 70% of cats are sensitive to catnip, and there are plenty of other ways to keep them entertained. There are countless other ways to engage their senses and provide them with the enrichment they need. Toys, interactive games, and even simple household items can be used to stimulate their minds and bodies. The key is to observe your cat's individual preferences and tailor your approach accordingly. Each cat is unique, and what works for one may not work for another. By understanding the science behind catnip and its effects on cats, we can unlock a deeper appreciation for these fascinating creatures and the unique ways they experience the world. This knowledge allows us to create a more fulfilling and joyful environment for our feline companions. See you next time!